John, Jerry Vanagan has come out and said our assessments are going up, which exceed 3% plus.
On average. 3%.
Yeah, and it's exceeded the 101% by the state criteria. You expect this to translate into another tax increase using
I
that
would
criteria?
fully expect the city council majority to vote to increase taxes, to keep the rate the same, which is a tax increase, which they do acknowledge. I fully expect them to retain those revenues. Otherwise, there's no way they can address some of the things they want to do. So I think that goes without saying. But that goes to the heart. One other thing I'll mention, I think my head's just full of facts. But I try to make them meaningful. I hope I have this morning. Is we said we could afford to give people tax rebates, cavalier, plus cash, $18 million cash, plus future rebates on their property taxes. It's not just the $18 million, it's the gift that keeps on giving. But yet, we couldn't afford to give our senior citizens $3 million a year that they were now getting in terms of property tax relief. We had to take that away because we couldn't afford it. But yet, we came down to the town center not too late and gave them a subsidy for 160 apartments and a public plaza and a bridgeway over to a parking garage. But sorry, people over here, we can't afford you. These choices that we are making, that council is making, should cause people to be out in the streets with pitchforks. They're just that outrageous. You cannot go and tell people how tough things are, and you take stuff away that have a meaningful consequence to some of those people. And then go around and say, oh yeah, we got plenty of money for this. We can buy more raw land that there's no market generation need to do at this point in time, but we can keep writing those checks. We can do this thing that doesn't achieve any public policy outcome that it was measured against, but forget that. We need to do that. But no, we can't address properly hiring more police officers that we really do need, and that's objectively true. No, we'll have to probably raise taxes to do that. Out of $2 billion, we can't even find 5% that would be a lower priority than public safety. So we have to raise taxes. But we can have 100 and something people in a planning department when there's very little economic activity taking place. These things just don't make sense. We are not, they can tell you how our tax rate's lower than everybody else's. That's great. I hope it's true. But it could be better. That just shows you how much better we can be. Or we could decide as a community, there's some things that we really do need, like roads, and we want to put that stuff in the roads because it makes our life better in every dimension, every day. Because what does it buy us? The most precious thing to anybody is what? Freedom. And their time and the money to exercise. And we can buy people back time by improving roads. We can't buy anybody time back by building that. And these are how we should be framing and discussing. But this is all the happy talk. You go down there and make sure we don't have a State of the City message everybody can go to for free. You use your positioning to create a revenue generating opportunity for the Chamber of Commerce. Not that they aren't nice people, but the mayor doesn't work for the Chamber, the mayor works for us. We should have to pay $75 or whatever the thing was to go hear it. That's my view. State of the Union isn't held at ExxonMobil. It isn't held at, some other place where people pay to go see it. It's on TV, everybody watches it, or they get invited to sit in a reserved seat, and they sit there and watch it, but everybody sees it at the same time and makes their own judgment, and people like me cannot commentate on it. But anyway, but you, the voters, your neighbors and friends, are the only people that can change it, because the definition of insanity, you all know what it is. But unless we change who's sitting there, pressing the button, I can tell you the inertia is everything is wonderful in the land of Oz, and people just can't wait to pay more. They value so much what they get, they can't wait to pay more to get it. And that is the mayor's message at the retreat. Plain and simple. That people are so happy we can't wait to pay more. I don't believe that's true, but they are continually being reelected, so you cannot necessarily take away and say their statement is not true.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, I was elected, and Charlie Rich I wasn't, but I'm going to continue to speak out because I don't necessarily mean the majority has to rule, so if they rule, but they don't get to have all the voices. so I'll continue to speak out. But if you want something different, and the public wants something different, only the public can vote in something different. And with that, I think, Robert, you want to have your last question? Is that
No, the other one was the TIF. You've been focused on that. The TIF for the parking garage at Lynn Haven Mall, after all that was built, is now going to be taken down.
right? What?
They're going to take it down?
Yes, it just shows you once and for all, basically, do you believe in limited government? I do. Do you believe that our job of government is, our oath of office is to expand the exercise of personal liberty? I do. And do you believe in the end that free enterprise and a level playing field fiscal policy is the best path to prosperity? I do. And that's how I vote. At the same token, if we have a law, even a law I don't like, I do believe that people are entitled to be treated in accordance with that law until it's gone. Yeah, financing is one of those. I don't believe in it. I would wish it never happened. I will not be voting for those apartments on Baltic Avenue despite the Southern dance on that. That doesn't pass any test, even that. They're getting back half of all their property taxes for 20 years. It's crazy for apartments, like big short-term apartments. But this is the kind of, I'll call it disease thing. I can't think of a better word for it. Disease thing that is dominating the decisions that we are making down at City Hall, and they are not in the best interest of the citizens of Virginia Beach now or in the future. I thank you so much for your time.
I just have one thing to say. I have one complaint about your presentation. Less than 20 people heard that, okay? And if we're going to keep our Bernie Sanders sessions, because what I hear is socialism for the developers. If we're going to keep that from happening, we need to have, you need to invite your friends to come here, okay? That's the only way we can do it, where everybody understands and knows what's really happening.
Well, share my Facebook. I'm out there on social media. I try to tell as much as I can. My wife sees me on the sofa and she says, "What are you doing? You're always on that phone." Well, the phone is the only, today it's the reality. That is how, if you're going to touch people, because people value their time. As entertaining as I might think I am, obviously I'm not as entertaining as Donald Trump, or we would have a huge crowd. But I'm just saying I'm not as outlandish. But my point, but I do know that people do look. Because I meet people in grocery stores, and they'll say, "Hi, I saw your Facebook," and you'll see some place. So I know it's getting. So if you'll share those things, that is a way of reaching people. Because again, technology says you don't have to bring the people to you. People want the stuff to come to them. And that's the new market, that's the new paradigm of the world today. Same reason they want to come down to City Hall. First of all, they don't think it makes any difference. But they'd like a way to talk to us. I wish we had some kind of like running blog over there. You could let people in real time punch in and people could see on the screen what people are saying, like a focus group about what's being said up there, you know, about BS factor would go up or whatever, another little headline or something. But, because I think that's what people want.
Bring emotion.
People want to be able to interact, but they want to interact at a time and place of their own choosing, and social media provides that. So do share, do sign petitions are here, do invite your friends. Thank you so much, Marlene, for having me.
Video.